Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Himanshu Gupta, and in this short video we are going to discuss few important points about brachial plexus. Okay, so guys, we all know brachial plexus, it is composed of roots, then we have trunks, then we have divisions, and finally we have cords and the various branches coming out from the cords. So we talk about the roots. It is composed of C5, C6, C7, C8 and T1 nerve roots. So guys, what is important as far as brachial plexus is concerned, we should be knowing the various branches coming out from the various parts of the brachial plexus. So there are two important branches coming out from the roots. That is your dorsal scapular nerve and you have your long thoracic nerve and you have your long thoracic nerve coming out from the roots. So we all know your dorsal scapular nerve, it is going to supply your rhomboids and your long thoracic nerve is going to supply your serratus anterior. Talking about the trunk, from the upper trunk we have two branches. That is your nerve to subclavius and the second branch is your suprascapular nerve. Your suprascapular nerve, it is going to supply your supraspinatus and your infraspinatus muscle. So guys, we should also know that injury to the upper trunk, it will result in Erb's paralysis. So in Erb's paralysis, there is injury, there is involvement of the axillary nerve, there is involvement of the musculocutaneous nerve, and there is involvement of the suprascapular nerve, because of which there is inability to abduct the arm, there is inability to flex the arm, there is inability to supinate the forearm. Okay, so this is known as Erb's paralysis. So upper trunk is formed by your C5 and C6 nerve root. Middle trunk is formed by your C7 nerve root and your inferior trunk. Okay, inferior trunk is formed by your C8 and T1 nerve root. So talking about the divisions. Okay, so we should know okay, that each trunk is going to give two divisions. One is your anterior division and the other is your posterior division. So the anterior divisions of the upper and middle trunk, they will join to form lateral cord. Okay. Then talking about the branches coming out from the lateral cord, there are three branches. One is your nerve to lateral pectoral nerve. Then the second branch is your lateral root of median nerve, and the third branch is your musculocutaneous nerve. So musculocutaneous nerve is going to supply your muscles of the flexor compartment of the arm. Median nerve, it is going to supply the muscles of the flexor compartment of the forearm as well as five muscles within the hand. And talking about the medial cord, okay, so there are five branches coming out from the medial cord which can be remembered with the simple mnemonic 4MU. So 4MU, there are four branches. Okay, so this includes your medial cutaneous nerve of arm, medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, then you have medial root of median nerve, then you have your medial pectoral nerve, and U stands for ulnar nerve. And at last, let us talk about the ulnar nerve is basically going to supply your muscles of the hand as well as two muscles within the forearm. So these include your flexor carpi ulnaris and your medial compartment of the medial half of the flexor digitorum profundus. Talking about the posterior cord, we have the mnemonic, that is your ulnar. Ulnar is the mnemonic to remember the branches of the posterior cord. So where U stands for upper subscapular, L for lower subscapular. So we all know upper and lower subscapular is going to supply your subscapularis muscle. Lower subscapular nerve is also going to supply your teres major muscle. Then N stands for nerve to latissimus dorsi, A for axillary nerve, R for radial nerve. So radial nerve is going to supply your muscles of the extensor compartment of the arm and forearm. Axillary nerve is going to supply your teres minor muscle and your deltoid muscle. So guys, hope you enjoyed this short video. If you have any suggestions, do let me know in the comment section. And if you want to revise entire anatomy within 8 hours, so I have recorded that video and you can enjoy that video as well. So guys, meet you in the next video.